This all-in-one tablet is basically a platform that allows a whole heap of different applications to make use of it. They're all laid out in a real nice tiled format in front of me. This will work in any plane. It's very easy to grab hold of, move around, position wherever you would like. You can resize the thing, which is a much more than can be said for many of the tablets that you find in the aircraft. Like if you think about the PMDG tablet that's just come out recently, and this has got some really nice integrations. Of course, it's got a Navigraph. So if you've got a Navigraph account, you can get all of your maps, your approach plates, your flight plans, etc. It does all the flight tracking that you would expect it to see. So you can see the pink arrow here on the apron. If I bring up the airport map here, you can see all of that going on. So it's as if you've got the Navigraph window open, but actually nicely within a tablet, and it just lets you switch really quickly backwards and forwards between these different apps without having to have 11 billion different windows open. So SimBrief, if you've got your SimBrief ID, it actually does a nice summary of stuff. So a summary of the flight, you can look at your payload, you can look at the weather, or you can have the full briefing, as it were. If you're a VATSIM user, this has got you covered as well. So VATSIM radio, which allows you to sort of tune into vPilot if you're using it. So if I very quickly get the radio on here, let the PMS 50 750 boot itself up. You can sort of double click on the ATIS there, and that information is going to come through, which is fabulous. Flip that off a second. It's got a VATSIM map on here, so you can see who's online. Zoom doesn't work particularly well. So if you're scrolling the mouse wheel, it doesn't work brilliantly. I'm guessing because you end up with a mouse cursor on the 2D window as well as in VR, and it can't really cope, but no problem. You've got a zoom in and out button there, so you can see that we've got the tower and ATIS online here at Edinburgh. We can zoom right in so we can see the other aircraft that we've got around us, etc. And of course then you can zoom out and get all of your messages in here. So as controllers come on and offline, you'll get messages about that. If a controller comes online and pings you, you'll get that message in here. So that's all nice and easy to see. We've got some nice METAR capability. Again, all designed for VR, so no need to type. You just use these scrolling arrows here. So if we were going to Bristol, which is EGG D, Echo Golf Golf Delta, search for that, we get our METAR come up. So as we're, as you're flying in, you're getting ready for your approach, etc., you can bring all of that up. You've got a nice descent calculator, which I quite like. It'll allow you to do real-time calculations based on your actual altitude. You can set target altitude, speeds, etc., so you can calculate your top of descent point. And that's quite nice. It's got things like a web browser, which you can use, browse the interweb if you're on a long flight and feeling particularly bored. A few different flavors of VATSIM maps, etc. Calculator could be handy for doing calculations. You've got the ability to measure time, etc., if your aircraft hasn't got that intuitively in it. Nav map, PDF viewers, flight monitor. This is a nice tablet that you can take from aircraft to aircraft, so it looks and feels the same every time you use it. This has got to be my top pick VR tool for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's absolutely fabulous. As a tablet itself, I think it's fabulous. The VATSIM and Navigraph integration is excellent. You've got some Oculus VR. I don't use that because I'm not using an Oculus headset. Oh, and of course, JD checklists in here as well. So you can bring up your checklists. You can scroll through those. It's got everything that the avid flight simmer could possibly want. So all in one tablet, very good value for money. Link down in the description. Very highly recommended. As always, I hope you're very well wherever in the world you are. Stay safe in the skies, and I will see you in my next one.